All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to record a couple things very quickly, just in case you happen to miss the first day of school here, because I don't want you guys to fall behind at all. So this will be a very short, very quick video. I'll be able to post it online, and you'll be able to at least pick up what you missed today. So this is AP World History. My name is Mr. Cernak. I am the AP World History teacher. I actually have some information about me right here. This is my email. So if you need to contact me, my email is right there. Just send me an email. I'll try to respond within 24 hours. In addition to being the AP World History teacher, I am the girls cross country coach, and I am formerly the girls tennis coach, the girls flag football coach, and the boys volleyball coach as well, at least for the freshman team. I just want to introduce you to some classroom norms very, very quickly. These are very similar to what all the other teachers are doing. And then we're going to go over more specific stuff for AP World History. First off, log in on time. We would expect you to be on time in real school, so we expect you to be on time here in virtual school. Make sure you are ready to learn as well, just like as you would in regular school. You would have appropriate dress on, you would have your food away, you would have your phone away, you would be ready to learn. That's what you're going to need to do here. I will be utilizing Google Meets in order to talk to you, but I'll be utilizing Canvas in order to submit assignments. You will need both of those up and ready to go in our synchronous learning sessions. Synchronous is when we are face to face in real time. This, what we're doing right now, is an asynchronous learning session. When you log into class, please have your mic on mute just to make it easier for me to get class started, but please have your sound on, and most importantly, have your video on as well. It is a district-wide rule that every student must have their video on so I can see you. If that is going to be an issue, please email me as soon as possible. You will need to figure that out for my class, and you will need to figure it out for the other classes as well. So I will forward that information to Mr. McNaught, and we will work out to see what makes the most sense to do. We're going to see attachments in just a second. I'll actually show you, I'll have an opportunity. Actually, I don't think I'll show you in this particular video here. I will wait until you log on into our synchronous learning session because it will be much easier for me to show you there. But you're going to be in breakout groups. For the majority of our synchronous learning session, I am not going to be talking. I'm not going to be lecturing. You are going to be the one who is working with other students. So you're going to have your microphone on in those particular Google Meets, and you're going to be working with students to complete the assignment. As usual, as in every other class, keep your phone away. Do not get yourself distracted. And the chat online is for questions only. Do not put anything that is inappropriate for school in there. I have a zero tolerance policy for that. You're gone. You do it, you're gone. I'm not dealing with it. So what is AP World? AP means advanced placement. This is a college level course that you get to take as a high schooler. And there are many advantages to take in this class, even beyond the ones of getting college credit. So let's start with number one. First off, we're going to cover the years 1200 to 2021. We're going to cover the last 800 years of history. We pretty much start with the Mongol Empire and Genghis Khan and go all the way up to today. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that I don't consider this a history class so much as I consider it a writing class that just happens to be about history. I don't want you to come in here and think, oh, I'm just going to memorize a bunch of dates, I'm going to listen to a bunch of stories, and it's going to be wonderful. Not quite. It's going to be a writing class because that's what you would have to do at a college level. You would have to write. What I want you to realize is that this college level course, I'm not going to dumb it down for high schoolers. I'm going to bring high schoolers up and so they can act and write and think and reason like college students. That's the whole goal of this class. So we're going to be doing a whole lot of writing because that is what is necessary to succeed in college. Now, the AP test is going to be on May 10th. On May 10th, if everything goes according to the plan, we are going to file into the gym. We're going to sit down and take a 3-hour test. After that 3-hour test is over, you'll have to wait about a month and then you'll get your results. If you pass that test, you get college credit, and that is great. That means you don't have to take it in college, and that means you don't have to pay for it in college. That's wonderful. But even if you don't pass, I don't want you to think that this was a waste of time. I had many students last year who did not pass the test. But if you go up and ask those students if this class was a waste of their time, they would tell you no. This class was a great use of my time because I became a better historian, I became a better writer, I became a better student, I developed my study habits. I did all of these great things that are going to prepare me for other AP classes in high school and prepare me for college. So even if this class is a little bit difficult, even if you feel that, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do well in the test or not, I still want you to be in this class because it is an opportunity to push yourself and make yourself a better person. In addition to that, I give you support. They pay me to support you, to help you out. That's my job. And I take my job very, very seriously. So I am here to help you out. I am here to get you up to that college writing level. That way you can do it yourself. I'm here to not enable you. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm here to empower you. And that's what my job is as a teacher. And that's why I think you should take this AP World History class instead of taking honors or regular world history. For this class, I give you everything except two things. You'll need a notebook and you'll need something to write with. This is an example of asynchronous learning. Much of our learning is going to be asynchronous because that's the way it is with this COVID-19 pandemic. What you'll need to do, what most of the asynchronous learning is you're going to watch a video similar to this, but it's about historical information. You need to take notes. You have to do that. Not because I'm going to check your notes, not because I'm going to go knock on your door and take your notebook and see if you're doing it, but because you have to do it for yourself. If you don't take notes in this class, you're just not going to do well. That's just the way it is. You have to take notes. You have to actually do the asynchronous learning because if you don't, it is impossible to do well. You got to put in the work in order to do well in this class. You'll also need to have access to Canvas. Canvas is it's a program that's run by CCSD that has all of the assignments. So all of the videos are going to be on Canvas and all of the assignments are going to be on Canvas, and you submit all that via Canvas. So please make sure you have access to Canvas. We're going to be using that in every single class period. So you need to make sure you have that and ready to go. These other things down here, I did not go over in class today, so I'm not going to go over them now in this video either. We will talk about them again in one of our synchronous learning sessions. Here's your homework for the next class, and this is our last slide. You'll need to go onto Canvas. On Canvas is the home page, and I'll show you that in just a second, actually, because I'll be able to log on there. You'll need to join the Remind. If you're an A day, you'll put in the code Rancho A Day. If you're a B day, you'll put in the code Rancho B Day. A day is 135, 135. I don't have a 7, and B day is 2, 4, and 6. So you'll need to make sure you join the appropriate classroom there. You'll need to also join the AP Classroom. There are instructions on Canvas that I'll show you in just a second, and you'll need to use the correct join code, which I'll also show you on Canvas in just a second. The last is you'll need to complete this Edpuzzle video right here. This is our first Edpuzzle video of the year. I'll show you what that looks like right now. So let me go to the home screen. On this particular home screen, if it works, there it is. On this home screen right here, you see AP World History Modern, Mr. Cernak, Rancho High School. All of this right here is for you. So if you need to contact me, send me an email. Just click on this right here. A little email thing pops up and you're able to easily email me because look at, well, we'll wait for it to load. There it is right there. So you can easily email me and type out whatever it is that you need to ask me. This is a link to our textbook. So if you need more information than what I said in class during our asynchronous learning, just click on that and you'll have files to all of the AMSCO and all the textbook documents. Here's our Google Meet link. So when you need to get to the synchronous learning, click on that, you'll be taken to the right spot. Let's talk about the homework. Remind, text the following code to 81010 or use the code on your Remind app on your phone. Once again, there are the codes right there, Rancho A Day, Rancho B Day. For the AP College Board, you'll click this square right here. It will send you to the College Board. You'll need to make a College Board account if you don't already have one. If you already have one, you can just use that old one. Most of you do not have one. That's fine. This is your sophomore year. For many of you, this is your first AP class. So if you need instructions on how to join, the instructions are right there, and you'll be able to take yourself through that. Depending on your period, these are your codes right here. So if you're, for example, if you're in period 4, it will eventually ask you for a code. Boom, there's your code right there. Now you're in my class. This is the way that I'm going to give you practice problems, and this is also the way that you are going to eventually get your test scores after you take the test on May 10th. These other two things down here, this is a link to my YouTube channel, which has all of my videos that you can look at just in case you need a refresher. And this is Khan Academy, which also has some pretty good videos as well. And I will put things in there throughout the year. It's never going to be homework. I'm never really going to grade it, but this is a good online resource. And many students say they very much like it and learn a lot from it. I'm just trying to give you as many resources as possible. The third part of your homework was the modules. So in the modules, and we're just doing one part today, there's the Development in East Asia Ed puzzle. If you click on that, you are given a video that looks like this. So what you'll do is you'll play this video. While you are listening to this video, you must be taking notes because that is the best way to learn. You have to watch these videos prior to class, before class starts, because if you don't watch them, you're going to be behind. That's the way it is. You have to. I'm not going to lecture for an hour in our synchronous learning sessions. I want you guys to be able to write. That means you have to do the lecture outside of class. Now, at the beginning of this video, I tell you how to take good notes. So make sure you listen and make sure you take notes in the way that I tell you how to take those notes. Throughout the video, there are little questions. That's what these little bubbles represent. And when you bump into one of those bubbles, there will be a question. You must answer the question right in order to move on in the video. I can see who has watched the video, I can see who has answered the questions, and most importantly, I can see who hasn't done those things. So you need to make sure you are watching these videos prior to class. And I will remind you of that every single class period. I will tell you right now, this is significantly better than lecturing in class. Lecturing in class is going to be very, very difficult this year because of the screen and technology and whatnot. This is the better way to do it. That way we can work in small groups as we are engaging our synchronous learning. So ladies and gentlemen, that was all you missed on the first day. Please make sure you get all 3 of those things done. Join the Remind, join AP Classroom. Make sure you watch this video and take notes on it as well. And I will see you in our next class period, which is going to be about the developments in East Asia.